Hello everyone, this is Rusty Bradshaw with Sun City News and Stuff, and I'm here with Sun City Posse Commander Arlene Klusenar, and we're going to talk about the Posse, what it can do for you, what you can do for it. So Arlene, if you could give me a brief history of the Posse. When did it start and why?
So, Rusty, the Posse started in 1973. So it's over 50 years ago. And it started because there were a group of citizens who felt that Sun City needed a presence of some sort of group that was providing safety to them and providing eyes for the sheriff. And it started with just a few members. They were using their own cars. There were no uniforms. They didn't have any radios. And they communicated with each other and Sun City using a roll of dimes to call on the payphones. I do remember payphones, but that is how the Posse started. It was a group of citizens who got together.
Now, at one time, I believe you were over 200 members.
We were slightly over 200 members, and we lost a lot of people when the Sun City Posse broke away from the sheriff's department. There were a lot of reasons for that, but many of the reasons were financial, and it was better for us if we broke away from the sheriff, and we handled our own finances, handled our own car problems, handled our own things that needed to be bought, like uniforms, things like that.
But you still do work closely with the sheriff's department.
We work closely with them in a couple of ways. We work very closely with them on the what's called the Are You OK program. And what that is, it's a program that's run by the sheriff's department, but we help enroll citizens in Are You OK? And what Are You OK does is it provides an automated phone call to a resident every day at a specific time. And if the resident doesn't answer that phone call, they will call back again. I believe they call back 3 times. If the resident does not answer the phone, they send a sheriff's car to check out the person and make sure that they're okay. But that is the Are You OK program. And again, we do work very closely. Our chaplain's office here is working in that program with MCSO. We also work very closely with MCSO on getting trespass arrest authorization signed by businesses and condo groups. And what that does is it authorizes MCSO to move people who might be trespassing on somebody's property, a business property or a condo property. We don't really sign the trespass authorization forms for individual homes. It's understood that for individual homes, that is private property. And if somebody is on that property and they don't belong there, then they're trespassing. That's understood.
Tell me what other things the Posse does that is a benefit to residents here.
So we do a lot of vacation watches. lots and lots of vacation watch. We did over 3,000 vacation watches last month. So we do a lot of vacation watch, and what that is, if somebody is going away for more than a week, if you're going away, we will come and we will check your house. We check the doors, we look at the windows, we walk around the house, we make sure that there's nothing out of place. It doesn't look like somebody has been there. We make sure that there aren't any broken windows. We make sure that nobody's broken the lock to a door and the door is open. We also, besides vacation watches, we drive around in the evenings, and if we see that your garage door is open, we're going to call you. Hopefully we have your phone number. You've given us your emergency contact card, and we can call you and tell you that your garage door is open. If we don't have your number, one of our officers is going to walk up to your door and ring the bell, knock on the door to tell you that your garage door is open. And there's many reasons why we want to do that. If somebody leaves their garage door open, they may forget, and maybe they went shopping that day and they pull into the garage, they take everything out of the car, they go in the house, but they forget to close the garage door. Well, that garage door is open, and I can guarantee that door that goes from the garage into your house is probably open too. So you've got easy access into your house, and we want to make sure that people are safe here. So that's one of the other things that we do. We drive around, just drive around the streets of Sun City looking for anything that's out of place, unusual, something that needs us to investigate to make sure that everything is okay. We do have a lot of homeless and people panhandling, and we are limited in what we can do. However, if we do see that they are on private property, we will tell them, you are on private property, you need to leave, otherwise we are going to call MCSO. Usually when they see our cars riding around, those people will move. But again, we don't have any authority to make them move. We don't have any authority to arrest them. We don't even have any authority to touch them.
And you do not have authority to do traffic stops.
We don't have any kind of police powers. We cannot stop speeders. We cannot stop people who go through a red light. We can't stop people who blow those stop signs. The lights that we have on top of our cars, they're caution lights. They're the yellow and white, what you see on work trucks and things like that. Those are caution lights. We cannot stop anyone or arrest anyone. And we do not carry any guns. We do not carry any kind of weapon.
Now, your members are all volunteers.
Yes.
And how do you get your funding?
Our funding is all by donations, all by the generosity of the people who live here in Sun City. Sometimes we get donations from family members who live outside of Sun City, but that's kind of rare. It's mostly Sun City residents, and unfortunately, the percentage of people who donate to us is really surprisingly low. We may in 1 year get only donations from 25, maybe 30% of the residents of Sun City, and that's that's hard on us. If everybody gave, even a little bit would really help.
And you get no money from the county, no money from the state.
Correct. We don't get any money from any government organization, or we don't get any money from political parties. We don't get any money from anybody who's campaigning. We kind of can't do that. We do get donations from businesses in Sun City, and we do get donations from clubs in Sun City, which we appreciate greatly, because we again understand what those other organizations go through. But we do get donations. Some of them are quite sizable from the larger companies. I'll give a little commercial here, but we do get a large donation every year from Royal Oaks, and we consider them a welcome partner, and we do patrols through the Royal Oaks property at least 3 times a day.
Now, as far as other programs, I know you have a funeral watch. You help with the neighborhood watch program.
So we have funeral watch, and funeral watch, again, we don't get called to do that very frequently, but when we do, it's for just one short period of time. It's not for several days. It's just one day, 3 hours, and we do that for when the family is having their memorial service or their funeral, and it's basically an extended vacation watch. We will park a car, one of our patrol cars, in front of the house. We stay there in the car at least once an hour. We get out of the car and we walk around the house. We check and make sure nobody has come into the back of the house. We check all of the doors, even though we may check them a few times during that funeral watch. We do the same thing. We check the doors, we check the windows, we check in the back, make sure nobody has come in. And we stay there, like I said, for 3 hours.
And the neighborhood watch?
So Neighborhood Watch is, it's a program that we have somebody going out to groups. It could be a homeowners association or condo owners association, and we have one of our lieutenants does a presentation on Neighborhood Watch, and it's basically telling that group how to form, what to look for, how to work with each other to make your small neighborhood that much safer.
Okay, I want to circle back to funding, because I know you guys do an annual fundraising program through the mail.
Mm-hmm.
When is that done?
So we're gearing up right now to get ready for our fall mailing, and we should be mailing that out sometime mid to late September. It should be going out. We've got everything sent to the printer, and again, everything that we do costs money, and even to do a good fund drive and mail things out, it costs us to get things printed, and to get the envelopes printed, to get the flyers taken care of. We have our new bumper sticker that will be sent out probably when we start getting our donations to us back in the mail. But we have that bumper sticker for 2027. If anybody needs a bumper sticker for 2026, we still have some left.
Okay, let's talk about membership at this point. Where are your numbers now?
Right now we're somewhere around 130, and that's active members on the rolls. However, we do have some members who are away for the summer, those lucky snowbirds. They're going up to the colder areas. But so right now I would say we're operating maybe with 115 to 118 people who are here doing their best to keep us going, and I have to give our members a lot of credit. We've had a lot of openings in our schedules, and our members just pitch right in there and help out.
Ideally, you'd want to get back up over 200, I would think.
Ideally, we would, because right now our hours of operation are, well, we have three shifts, and the first shift is 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. The second shift is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the third shift is 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And if we had more people, we would be able to add another shift, possibly even start earlier in the day, go later in the day. We have only one shift on Saturdays, and if we had more people, maybe we would be able to have 2 shifts, maybe 3 shifts on Saturdays. Maybe we would be able to have 2 shifts on a Saturday and add a shift on a Sunday. I would love to see us be able to expand our visibility, and that was one of my main things that I wanted to accomplish when I first came into this office the beginning of this year, was to do something to increase our visibility, even though we didn't have any more members. And we were able to add more cars to our midday shift. So, and when you think about that, that does add to our visibility in Sun City. And visibility is very important. Again, it tells the panhandlers that we are out there, we are watching you. We will call MCSO when we have to. But it also tells our residents that we are out there, we're patrolling for you, and if you need anything, please call us. We very frequently have people flag us down when they see us on the road, and it's either to tell us something that they've noticed in the neighborhood, or to ask a question, which we're more than happy to answer. But visibility is very important to us.
If someone wants to volunteer for the posse, how do they go about it?
All they have to do is come to our headquarters on Sunland Avenue, and one of our members will meet with them, give them a little tour. I might interject here, even if you don't want to join, we are more than happy to give residents a tour of the building. They just have to come. It's better to come in the morning. The only reason I say that is because there's more people here in the office in the mornings from 9 to 12, and somebody would be more than happy to give a tour of the building, of the grounds, let you look at our fleet of patrol cars, and And if you want to join, we can get your information and turn that over to our person who's in charge of our recruiting.
And all the training, I'm assuming now, is in-house.
All the training is in-house, yes it is, which was one of the difficulties when the Posse was part of MCSO. They had to travel to Phoenix to do all of their training, and that was a hardship on some of the members back then.
How much training is involved?
So the training now is 3 days of in-building, I'll say classroom training. And in that 3 days of classroom training, you learn about the Posse, you learn about who runs the Posse, the board of directors and the officers, and you learn about how we dispatch cars out, the different types of calls that are dispatched. You learn how to read one of our maps and how to understand how our maps are broken up into grids on the map, and our dispatcher is going to give you an address and tell you what grid it's in. And that's actually, for people who have done this for a little while now, being told what the grid is tells you more quickly where the address is, because we learn where the grids are on the map.
Now, aside from needing more volunteer members, what else could residents do to help the Posse?
So be your own eyes and ears of your neighborhood. Get to know your neighbors. You would be surprised how many people we go to help and their neighbors don't know them. We go to talk to somebody who might be having a problem with a noisy neighbor. Well, they don't even go next door to talk to the neighbor. That's one of the biggest problems. If you could just get to know your neighbors, get to know who's living on your street, form a neighborhood watch on your street. That would be one of the biggest helps to us. Stay on the lookout for unusual things. Stay on the lookout for things that look out of place. Stay on the lookout for people who are going door to door, and maybe it doesn't look like they're legitimate. You can let us know. We will send a car around. We will find them. We will ask them if they have any identification. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to sell? Very frequently, they're trying to get into your house. And please be aware of that. Don't let anybody that you don't know into your house. Be cognizant of what's going on your streets.
And one thing I might say is when someone comes to our door, I don't open the security door. I talk to them through the door.
Yes, and that is great advice, and that is one of the things that our lieutenant, who goes out to give the neighborhood watch demonstrations and discussions, he also tells people, don't open those security doors. And when you go away, if you have the key to that security door, lock the security door. Unfortunately, some of those security doors are very old, and people have lost the keys to them. So we understand that. We do, when we're doing a vacation watch, we will come across a security door that's unlocked, and really, what's the purpose of a security door if it's not providing any security?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Arlene, is there anything else you'd like to let people know about?
Well, I'd like everybody to know that this is a wonderful, wonderful, very important organization that is run by your neighbors. It's run by only people who live in Sun City, and all of the posse members, they understand Sun City, they understand what's happening in and around Sun City, and they are very, very eager to work for our Sun Cityans.
Excellent. Well, I wanted to thank you for giving me this time to help educate people about the posse.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for asking me.